Over here at Switch Force, one of our favorite rumors since the inception of the Nintendo Switch is that a Dark Souls trilogy would be coming to the hybrid platform. Well, where there's smoke, there's fire, and we now have new life being breathed into this beautiful idea. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from Switch Force. Gabe is here, and with the Game Awards merely a few days away, we know Nintendo has to be cooking something. How big, how small, how delicious, we're not sure, but based on some comments from notable leaker Vern on Reset Era, Dark Souls could be coming to Nintendo freaking Switch. And we'll get to those comments in a second, but Gabe, this would be one of my favorite Switch games before it even came out.
And this makes like all the sense because just last week we recorded about Bandai having 500-ounce games coming to Switch. This could count as one of those. And, of course, we heard about the My Hero Academia one coming as well. So those that list of 5 is slowly starting to fill in. And, like you said, since the inception of the Switch, back when Laura Kate Dale was the top leaker around, she talked about this, that there was a Dark Souls port happening for Nintendo Switch. While we never heard about it, it seems like it's true. I firmly believe this at this point. I do think we're getting Dark Souls on Switch.
Yeah, and whether it's announced at the Game Awards or at the January Direct or at Bandai Namco's thing on the 15th, who knows. But to give you some context here, on Reset Era, Tacriel said, I only need Dark Souls 1, really, in 1080 60 docked, 720 60 undocked, and I would be really, really, really happy. And then the famed Vern responds, your wishes may come true. That started a lot of fervor in the thread. This is on the rumored Nintendo Direct January 2018 thread. And then even more recently, Schizo0413 said that someone was teasing a Dark Souls remaster for all platforms weeks/months ago, so I think this is a case of where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm guessing it'll be revealed at the Game Awards for most hype possible, seeing as it will be a multi-platform release. So now we're talking this is a remaster for a collection for all platforms, and Vern comes back and says, I've hinted or mentioned it a few times as well, but it's gone unnoticed until now. Haven't paid attention to others who have mentioned it, but have seen it thrown around a bit. Good on Ehoavash or Ehoavash for the scoop if he's got it first. So there is a lot of smoke here, and like you said, Gabe, it seems like this is legit happening. It's more a matter of when rather than if at this point.
Absolutely. And Vern, just to like have a little disclaimer, he's been right about stuff. Like, this isn't just a random like user on a random message board. Of course, that wouldn't like count as a rumor of just some random person saying it. But since there has been things that he has been right about before, there is credence to his words. And again, it's if he says that he's been hinting about it, I feel like he's like known about it, and it's been in development, obviously, because we heard about it way before March. So
right, and the follow-up talk in this thread is saying that it's most likely a Dark Souls 1 remaster and not a full-on collection. Dark Souls 3 really isn't that far removed from its initial release, nor its Game of the Year Deluxe Edition release, so I think that makes a lot of sense. Dark Souls 1, bringing that back for new consoles with upgraded graphics on Xbox One and PlayStation Pro, and then, portability on Switch, I think that would be pretty freaking cool.
I completely agree with you, but then the question becomes, do you play it on Xbox One X because it's way prettier, or do you want to take it with you everywhere?
Oh, I mean, this is Switch Force, so I think the answer is obvious, but it would be interesting to see, if it is a day-and-date release across, or if Switch has some exclusivity for a bit, or if it really is,
When this gets announced, we are gonna make a Praise the Sun image where you're like standing like right on the sunset, and you're like your like legs are
holding the Switch.
Yeah, you're like holding the Switch in the air, and we'll Photoshop a sword next to you or something. I don't know, but we will praise the sun with the Switch.
I like it, and let us know in the comments down below if you would praise the sun for this announcement. Seems like it's gonna happen. Again, Game Awards December 7th, Bandai Blitz December 15th. Nintendo rumored Direct in January. Who knows where it hits, but where there's smoke, it seems like there's a lot of fire and a lot of Dark Souls in our future, hopefully. Let us know your take in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all the rumors, including this one for the Switch. We'll bring them your way as soon as possible. Thanks to all the users over on Reset Era for giving us the details. And until next time, everybody, for myself and Gabe, Switch Force, out.